Hello there, and welcome to the Mines of Mandalore, Chapter 18, review of the Mandalorian. Syllables, they're fun.
Yeah.
Sound it out.
Season 3, Episode 2, Chapter 18.
Mouthful.
It's a lot.
Joining me as always today, the Sith Holocron Naomi. How you doing?
This is the way.
This is the way. And it is I, the Jedi Holocron Tyler, and...
We have some sad news.
We have some sad news. We do what we do?
5 out of 10. It was too dark.
It was too dark. IGN gave this episode a 5 out of 10. Couldn't see anything. This is
and we defend them.
No, we don't. That's blasphemy. I did not have a problem with darkness at all in this episode.
Yeah, no.
The lighting was fine. Also, I have pretty good TV, but I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
No, you have a good TV, but if it wasn't an issue at all on yours, I imagine it was maybe like a minor issue on other TVs.
So, fuck you, IGN. Terrible review.
See, now you're on board with me.
9 out of 10. Great episode.
Pretty good.
Amazing episode.
Pretty goated.
The myth of the mythosaur lives. So, I don't know much about the spoilers, obviously, for this whole fucking episode, but, mythosaur is, a deep Mandalore legend.
Yeah.
And so, when Mandalore was thriving, even, when Bo-Katan ruled it, they had no idea mythosaur was real. Ever. Did they actually believe that the mythosaur ever existed? Let alone be currently alive on their planet?
Din's people did.
Well, yeah.
I imagine it was it was like that. There were some people who believed it, and then there were the atheists.
Yeah, yeah.
Bo saw God today.
Yeah. Bo was fucking kicking ass this episode, and then she says the thing and is making fun of Din, kind of.
Yeah.
And then she's pulling out and she sees him. Oh, fuck.
I'm surprised. That thing's fucking big.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's what the Mandalorian crest is.
So is Din gonna tame the mythosaur like Bo?
like Mandalore?
Like Boba tamed the Rancor?
Or like Mandalore?
Yeah.
Or what did they just was it just pronounced Mandalore was the guy? The original guy? I don't remember if it was pronounced weirdly, but I know his name was basically just Mandalore.
Yeah, something like that.
They just named the whole planet after him. And the whole culture.
Yeah. He's a legend, you know?
He is. He's from Legends.
So the real question is, how the fuck that thing survived the bombing? Or did the bombing awaken it?
I think the bombing awakened it. I mean, it's like a mythical beast that lives, I don't even know how far below the surface.
Yeah.
Seemingly the waters were pretty fucking deep.
It was like the Avatar, he was just in the little bubble, and then he got awakened.
He was like Aang?
Aang. He was asleep for hundreds of years.
I'd imagine, probably longer, probably thousands.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, because they changed the time scale. I always forget, because I remember or it might not have changed, but, because High Republic is, a couple hundred years pre-Episode 1, but I know, Old Republic, I think is, multiple thousand. But I don't know if that's still the, chronology that they're going with, or if they've tightened it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm good with time when it comes to, the movies, but once you get to Legend stuff, I have no fucking idea. Yeah, Bo was taking a lot of W's this episode. Din was taking a lot of L's.
More like Lin Jarin, you know?
more like Lin Lauren, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking taking fat L's.
He'd never had Pog soup before.
That's very unpoggers.
That's very unhoggers of him.
Yes.
God damn.
I really like this episode though. The fucking spider creature, just
the Grievous.
Bo-Katan being a fucking badass.
I like her dynamic with Grogu.
Yeah. She's I don't even know, but.
You thought there was only one Mandalorian.
Right?
Just your dad. So
has Grogu not, met the armor?
I think... she was just fucking with him.
Yeah. She's I knew the Jedi, I'm gonna take you to one day.
The lady that you met last season, I slapped her ass back in the Clone Wars. All these people have met each other before.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Bo has met a lot of Jedi.
Probably the most Jedi.
She knew all of the best ones, too. She knew Ahsoka. She knew Kenobi.
Ezra
Kanan. Yeah, she knew all the good ones.
She knew the best of the best.
I don't even remember if she ever even met Anakin. Because Anakin didn't go with, like, when Obi-Wan went to rescue the Duchess.
That is true.
It was just Obi-Wan.
Maybe not, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she did. She met Ahsoka and she met Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi-Wan was plowing her sister.
Yeah. Plowing the Duchess.
He was being real unfaithful to the Jedi Order. Getting
No, they can have sex. You just can't be in love.
He failed.
Yeah, if anything, he was the opposite.
Yeah. Obi-Wan strikes me as a person who, like, side tangent of this review of The Mandalorian. He strikes me as someone who, like, can't have sex with someone unless he's in love with them.
So he's demisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives me that vibe.
I was gonna say, like, Gray Ace vibes.
Yeah. He has little vibes everywhere.
He kind of has vibes going in every direction if you think about it. The one thing I know for sure is he definitely gives me big bi vibes.
Yeah.
Big
bi Ace Demi. That's what he is.
Bi Gray Ace Demi, yes.
Yeah. Oh. This episode actually, see, I did not expect half the shit to happen in this episode that did.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to, like, where they go from here. I like that they didn't, like, I was worried, like, at a certain part of the episode where he's like, go get Bo, that, like, that was going to be a little more drawn out than it was, but, like, no, that was quick and it happened, and fuck, I wasn't even expecting him to go in the living waters this episode.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, we established that she literally lives, like, in the same system.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense why they did that now. Like, oh yeah, that's where Bo's at. It's not going to take that long.
Well, then it makes sense that she'd live in the Mandalore system.
Yeah.
Like, her family probably owned that planet. I'm trying to remember, because Din is from Concordia. I think that's the first time we've ever heard where he's from.
Yeah, Concordia, they said.
And I don't remember if Concordia was where Death Watch was, or if it's where Fen Rao was, or maybe if it was both.
Okay. So this is just like the system of Mandalore. All the Mandalorians
yeah,
are from
this is
area.
the Mandalore system. Star Wars. I'm looking it up. Concordia.
It was kind of cute seeing Grogu all scared this episode for his dad. Even though he got that Jedi training and he pushed that fucking weird creature out the cave. And he had nothing to be scared of.
And he did a flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Pre-Vizsla's planet.
Okay.
It was a moon of Mandalore governed by Death Watch. So Din is from there. Oh, it's Concord Dawn is where Fen Rao is from, not Concordia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Concord Dawn is such a badass.
Oh, yeah, because Concord Dawn, where Fen Rao's from, is the one that's, like, exploded.
Yeah.
That's right. The planets, you know. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. I'm going to also shout out to just, like, how good Mandalore looked for, like, visually. Like, the visuals were on point this episode for a fucking TV show.
Yeah.
I think they were, like, movie-level visuals, like, of the fucking, how they showed Mandalore.
I was really curious how they were going to show Sundari.
Was that, the dome
The
thing?
capital, yeah.
Yeah.
I was really curious because, like, it has, like, all that weird architecture.
But like, the emotional beat of Bo-Katan flying by it and Grogu looking at it, which was where she was sad, like, was ruined by how dark it was with the sun out in the sky. Like can't believe it.
Also, the surface of Mandalore looks sick.
It does.
I mean, because before it was just white.
What do you mean?
Like, back in Rebels, when we saw, like, the exterior, like, outside of Sundari, the planet is just white. Because it's just wasteland.
Yeah.
Because it's been bombed, like, 1,000,000 times. So, it looks better.
I mean, not really, because everything's destroyed.
This Sundari doesn't look better.
The crystallized
stuff looks cooler.
Yeah, visually.
Because before, it was just white. It was just wasteland.
Yeah.
Now, at least you have, like, crystal wasteland.
Yeah.
Like, that's way cooler.
You think we're going to find, like, a surviving Mandalorian on this planet?
Maybe that's what the Grievous was.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Was it Grievous? No, I'm just kidding. But like, the spider thing catches him, I'm like, whoa, this is badass. Honestly, Even that, like, the robot looked fucking awesome.
The hermit crab, yeah.
Yeah.
Looked like a Horizon Dawn enemy.
For real. It's so cool. This episode very much felt like a video game, too. Which
it did. Well, and like when she was fighting the robot, it was like a multi-stage boss fight.
Yeah. And I really like the juxtaposition of seeing... I want to see Din get better with the Darksaber, because it's so funny watching him use it. He's very stiff with it, and then you see Bo-Katan, who had it forever, fucking tearing shit up.
Well, it also
I don't think Din could have beat the robot.
No. I don't think so either.
I mean, I bet he could have, but it wouldn't have been as clean.
Well, it wouldn't have been with the Darksaber.
Yeah.
Is more what I mean.
Yeah.
He could have beat it like with his other shit, but...
Yeah. He don't got a little cool shield, though, like...
I know, he needs the shield.
Like, after this episode, like, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna buy a Bo-Katan hot toy, you know?
I love the little Mandalorian gadgets that they have in their vibrances.
Yeah.
Vibrant. I don't remember how...
They all have little knives, too.
Yeah, they have, like...
people knives.
The big gauntlet things, they have... Most of them have, like, a blaster in it. I know Boba has that. They have, like, the whipcord thing. They have the shield. And then I think...
Din doesn't have a shield, though, right?
Din doesn't, I don't think. Or at least he hasn't used it.
Yeah.
And then I remember Sabine's had, like, repulsors in it. Where it was, like, shockwaves.
I think Din doesn't have the shield, but he has, like, the little, like, the...
Well, because he has the whistling birds.
Yeah, I hope they find more Beskar on this planet just so he can have more of those.
Yeah. More whistling birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. He doesn't have any of the other shit on his gauntlet, though.
Yeah.
They need to give him a new one so he can have all the fun tools. Oh, and they also always have a flamethrower.
True.
They got, like, 6 things just in, like, a little gauntlet.
Yeah.
And they usually have 2 of them, so they have, like, double. Double flamethrowers.
So...
They're just kitted out.
Yeah. My ADHD is just like jumping around. I almost went even further away from what we were actually talking about with the creature thing. But yeah, I like the design of it a lot. Like, and then like the eye, I'm like, what is this thing? Is it like a Mandalorian who somehow survived? Is it Grievous?
That'd be the funniest thing.
Is it a Snoke clone that got?
Oh my god! It always goes back to Snoke.
Hear me out.
I don't know.
Okay, I gotta say this before I proceed. I do Snoke theories as a meme because it's funny. So here's my Snoke theory.
No, I take them all seriously. I don't know what sarcasm is. I take them all very seriously.
Until they explain it better, I'm gonna make memes about it.
Okay.
So, the Battle of 1,000 Tears.
Night of 1,000 Tears.
Night of 1,000 Tears. Before they bombed it, they're like, we're going to test out this Snoke. So they sent him there, and he died. But he didn't die. He survived, and that was his eye. And then, like, because once they bombed the planet, it actually gave him power, or he awakened from after getting killed by Bo-Katan, you know?
Speak up a little.
But yeah, that's what happened.
That's your theory?
That's my theory. That's how it's Snoke. And then Snoke thought of Grievous, so he tried to become Grievous.
Because he had a rod on for Grievous.
Yeah.
I want to know how he exists.
Yeah, I would love a backstory on that.
Someone had to build him. He couldn't have done that to himself.
Give me a Star Wars Visions, like, one-off, like, episode of, like, how this happened.
Give me, like, the villain version of Tales of the Jedi, but it wouldn't be Tales of the Sith because there's not enough Sith for that.
Do it be Raw? One more season of Bad Batch, and that shit. Ready? A Mandalore show of, like, what people on Mandalore, if we find more people during, like, do a Mandalore show where it's like 1,000 Tears, we see the battle, we see everything, and then we see life on that planet post.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know that they had another species that lived on that planet.
The creatures,
the weird guys, yeah.
The wasteland monsters, as Bo called them.
Yeah, she said their name, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it started with an A.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, though.
Yeah. I didn't even know that they had those.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what do they survive on?
Waste.
They just eat people?
Probably.
Like, because Mandalore, you can't grow shit there.
They eat the crystals.
And you couldn't grow shit there before.
Wait, then how did they, like, survive? They just import
I have no idea. Maybe they eat each other.
But the Mandalores?
No, the monster things.
Oh, the wasteland. Yeah.
Mandalore, they can import food.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure on Concordia and, like, Bo's planet, like, they grow food.
I guess.
But on Mandalore itself, it's all white wasteland. So, like, how the fuck did those guys?
Yeah.
I'm guessing they probably have been, like, eating each other. Unless there's more creatures.
Maybe.
But it can't just all be carnivores. Kind of wild. Shit's wild.
Shit, truly wild. But yeah, that creature was dope. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, that thing was sick, and I feel like it's... I don't think we'll ever see it again, but I feel like it's still alive.
Nah, because like when you cut its head off, it went into the big machine, and then it died.
No, because it did the same thing that happened the first time she killed it. Like, the light turned off, and the eye went down, and then when she left, the eye turned back on, and it came out and crawled into the other robot.
Yeah.
And she didn't stab the eye.
Yeah. Hear me out.
I don't think we'll see it, but I think he's still alive.
What if that robot's Cal Kestis?
That's terrible. I don't think it's any... I think it's just a random dude.
Yeah.
But I want a name for him.
The random Mandalorian. Yeah, that thing was cool. I liked that.
I want a name for him.
Give me a Lego set of that, you know?
Weird Grievous monster thing.
Yeah.
He had, like, little, like, organ sacs like Grievous, too.
Yeah.
I wonder if his brain was kept in one of those.
Maybe. Yeah, I want to know who made him. Just like... You said he probably didn't make himself.
I mean, how would he?
Yeah.
Did he scoop out his organs and stuff them in the robot himself?
True.
Maybe he had a friend and then he killed the friend. And also, why was he bleeding Mando?
Yeah, why was
I have so many questions. What was he doing? Who is he?
Like, I want, like I said, I want the 10-episode backstory on how that came to be.
I don't like that Din just had no questions.
Yeah, well, Din never ask questions.
That's fair.
He just, like, lives.
he just does cult.
Yeah, he just does cults. Yeah, exactly.
He does cult, drink Pog soup, and lie.
Yeah.
That's all Din does.
Oh.
Hey, I'm glad, though, no IG core.
Thank fucking God.
They got R5 instead.
Thank God. I'm so pissed.
Who I'm pretty sure is the same astromech from A New Hope.
Yeah, I think it is.
I feel like that's the intention, at least. Mm-hmm. And I like how...
And what's the point of bringing IG back just to be like, okay, the air is clean?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. But, like, I like the... You know how everybody always has a droid companion?
Yeah.
I like how Din gets the one that's, like, a coward.
Of course.
You know...
Because he just needed another kid, you know? Like,
it's a yin and a yang, you know? R5 is the polar opposite end of Chopper.
Oh, for sure. Chopper's
the sociopath, and R5 is the coward.
Oh, absolutely.
And every other droid is the spectrum in between. Or every other astromech, I should say.
Yeah.
Because most protocol droids are more of cowards than R5 is. Except for the one that wanted to die in Rebels.
The one that... Wait, which one?
The, like, Squidward one that wanted to die.
That was just, like, in space floating?
Yeah.
That's funny.
The one that I relate to the most.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea where the season's going.
I'm excited for next week.
I was a little, like... Because after the first episode, I was like... So is this just, like, cult season? Mm-hmm. Like, is the whole season just leading up to Waters on Mandalore?
Yeah.
But no, we did that shit episode 2, so I have no idea what the remaining episodes are.
Yeah, like, I could see them, like, trying to reestablish, like, life there. Like, maybe rebuild a section.
I could see it maybe...
Him bringing the armorer there.
Yeah, I could see maybe, like, him and Bo trying to re-get all the people that abandoned Bo.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say, Bo's home is cool, but she has nothing to do there.
Yeah.
She just sits in a chair pensively all day.
Mm-hmm. She had a cool pillow this time.
Get a hobby.
Rebuild Mandalore.
or not even, just have a hobby. Do something.
Because I feel like now, especially with the whole... Because I was watching a review of people I watch, and there was, like, they were talking about... Because you know how, Grogu gave up being a Jedi or whatever to be with Din? Mm-hmm. So it's like, maybe this season could be about Din learning to give up on the cult so he could be a dad to Grogu. Like, learning to, like, give up the certain parts that he holds dear to raise his kid. But now, I feel like... it's more like kind of that, but like he has the connections to both hardcore Mandalore and like Bo-Katan Mandalorians who like chill Mandalorians, and where I feel like he's
the liberals.
He's gonna have to like. I feel like they're just setting him up now to become the leader of Mandalore and reunite Mandalore. I
feel like he's gonna be like the unifier.
Yeah, to unify the cult people and the people who take their helmets off.
The cult people and the normal people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna end up being what it is.
Mm-hmm. It has to be at this point.
Like,
I feel like that's where they're going.
Yeah, unify the Mandalorians that are left.
And maybe even unify the Mandalorian and the Jedi, even though there's not that many Jedi around.
Well, at this point, it's just Luke.
Yeah. No, Ben's around.
Well, yeah, Luke in his school.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess it's fair, because there's not that many Mandalorians left either.
Mm-hmm.
But Mandalorians can fuck.
True.
Jedi can't.
They gotta keep their helmet on, though.
Must stay on during sex. How much of their armor do you think they keep on when they have sex? Like, is it just the helmet?
Whatever is necessary. If they're too lazy to put back on. Or none of it, except the helmet.
Yeah, like, I want to know, are they just butt-ass naked minus the helmet? Or is it just they pull their pants down?
Yeah. I need like...
I need important lore.
I need the Mandalorian to imply sex like Andor did. And then just be like... Just, like... Have a Mandalorian in bed just naked with the blanket covering everything except they have a helmet on.
That's gotta suck.
And do you think like the more like the crazy Mandalorians who are like, yeah, I'm a Mandalorian, just like headbutt each other with the helmet while they're fucking?
I hope so.
Yeah.
They're like Krogan from Mass Effect. They just headbutt the shit out of each other. I mean, their helmets are Beskar, so it's not like it would really hurt them.
Yeah.
Unless unless their head hits the edge of their helmet. Then they're going to knock themselves out.
Oh, no. I don't like they keep everything on they take everything off except helmet and jetpack.
And then they fuck in the sky.
They do acrobats.
You know someone in Star Wars has had sex in the air.
Yeah, of course.
With jetpacks.
Of course.
Mandalorians, there's probably a term for that on Mandalore.
Yeah.
No, that's what the cultists do. That's like their version of like how Mormons have sex.
It wasn't on the Holy Land, so it's legal.
We kept our helmets on.
There was no thrust.
That's the Mandalorian version of ATMing.
In the religion, we can do it because there was no thrust. That's so great.
We kept the helmets on.
We didn't do anything. We just flew.
The
Mandalorians are the Mormons of Star Wars.
Yeah, the cultist Mandalorians the person with the cock. Their jetpack. They just have it set to like go in thrust, so they're not actually doing the thrusting.
Yeah.
The power fucking. Yeah, that's what it is. They are truly just the Mormons of Star Wars.
That's so funny.
They do they have... They're the Watch. That's what they are.
Yeah.
That's what Bo-Katan called them last season.
The Watch.
So kind of like Death Watch, but even more extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Because I keep just calling them the Cultist, but that's clunky. They're the Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where... I do agree. I think it's going to end up being, like, he unifies everyone. And, like, I find the Watch to be cool, but I don't particularly like them.
I like the armor.
Well, yeah, the armor...
Even though, like, I don't like what she believes in. She's just cool looking.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, they're all cool, but they're just, like... in a way, they're kind of partially responsible for what happened to Mandalore, because they just, like, abandoned everyone.
Yeah.
Like, they're part of the lack of unity. But then again, all Mandalorians are part of that lack of unity, so... Bo is really the only one trying.
Yeah.
Mandalorians are difficult.
They be just difficult, you know?
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Boonta Eve.
Shout out to the Boonta Eve.
Like, just like the classic, you know? Like, they were racing. Like...
Boonta Week. They have a week-long holiday.
Yeah, maybe getting ready and just partying all week. I loved him flying off in the fireworks. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I like her little scam. The lady on...
Oh, yeah, that was raw. Like, just like... Teaming up with Jawas, be like, okay, strip the rich guy of his parts. Because, you know, they're tourists. They're coming here for Boots of Eve, you know?
That's true. Coming here for... Yeah.
That's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Mad respect for the hustle, you know?
Mad respect for the hustle. Mad respect for not having an IG memory core.
Yeah.
Mad respect.
Mad respect. Also,
they took off the little cockpit thing.
I feel like he gets a new ship this season.
You think?
Yeah.
You know what I kind of want?
I want him to get a gauntlet.
I kind of want him to get, like, a big fucking ship. And then he can keep the N1 inside of it.
Yeah.
Because,
like the Phantom on the Ghost. Like...
No, yeah, literally. Like, I think that'd be the best for a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's not really a bounty hunter anymore at this point. Mm-hmm. But, like, you need somewhere for Grogu to grow up.
Yeah.
And having, like, a cool ship that you can park your starfighter in.
Yeah.
Because then you can also have, you know, 2 attack forces if you have any allies with you, you know? If you have, like, Bo in your ship with you, she takes the N1 to fight, and then he flies the big ship. He needs to get a big ship.
Yeah.
For sure. What?
I was just to say some dumb shit. What if they find more life on Mandalore, right?
Okay.
And it's Omega.
No, I was going to say...
I was trying to connect everything. I'm sorry.
Snoke.
It's a disease.
It's Snoke.
No, we already found him.
No, it's another one.
It's Cal.
They sent 2 Snokes.
It's greasy money, baby!
It is greasy money.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like one clan of Mandalorians who just didn't leave.
Yeah.
They've just been sitting there the entire time.
Just chilling.
Just straight chilling. And then they all got captured by Grievous.
Yeah.
By Grievous Snoke. General Snoke.
Oh. Fucking great episode. I'm excited for more.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for more Pog soup.
I'm excited to see of course, Pog soup and the mythosaur.
Well, let's just hope that next episode is better lighted.
You know, I mean, like, it's like 5 out of 10, too dark.
Let's just say, hypothetically, that they lit the episode.
IGN just doesn't like abundances of things. Too much water, too dark. I suppose they're going to be like, oh, I made too much money. Like, No, because I know I'm giving them shit for that review. I honestly should find out the person's name who reviewed it and just give them shit personally in this review. But no. I'm not going to do that. But, like, let's be honest. Terrible review.
I mean...
Because I saw the 5 out of 10 and I saw the lighting thing and I'm like, there's no way this episode was that bad. Because I've heard people who were at the premiere be like, second episode, like, the way they leave the second episode is fucking fire. And it was fucking Mythosaur, like.
Yeah.
I saw the Mythosaur just fine.
See, I'm not a big, the irony here, I'm not a big fan of reviews.
Yeah.
I don't read reviews.
No, you partake, we are reviewing.
No, that's why I changed it. I partake in reviews, I don't trust reviews, I don't like reviews, I don't read reviews, like... So it's just kind of funny, you know, that we make a lot of reviews.
Yeah.
Because I'm just very hard, like, anti-review, because I almost never, like, agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless it's, like, just something where it's just rated at, like, an 8.
Yeah.
If there's anything more extreme or less extreme, I tend to disagree. So I don't believe in any reviews, just because my brain is weird, and I feel like I have very illogical opinions. So.
Yeah. But when you're giving something a 5, and I'm like, okay, there has to be validity for this, and then I look at the reason, I'm like, y'all whack. Y'all just trying to get clicks off this.
I mean, I feel like that was the goal.
Yeah. But yeah. 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
I'm going to say, I'm going to agree with IGN here. And say a 9 out of 10.
Woo!
Pog episode.
So, yeah. I feel like we covered everything. I'm ready to end.
We covered everything and more.
Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, and until next time, the myth of the Mythosaur is coming.